Hello everyone and welcome to another session of Tone Up with me, Vasudha, and this is season 3, more bigger and much better than all the things you have done before. Now today's session has a lot of new things and I will be talking about many things that are very close to my heart. So keep your dumbbells ready, and in the meantime I'm going to keep my Cult Sport watch on. And it's switched on, and it's time to get started with our warm-up. So we have one movement for 30 seconds. Many movements for 30 seconds, one round only. Let's get started. Give me chest openers for 30 seconds. Okay, swing your arms. Don't be conscious. Just move around. Let's start now. Yeah, nice and easy. Swing your arms out. Make sure you really squeeze the back muscles. Open out. Now, because we have chest openers, what do you think is coming with the movement and the session as we go forward? I have 20 bench press. Yes. And I have AMRAPs. Lots and lots of AMRAPs. Day 2, and we are directly hitting onto the word. It's going to be intense. Now, next one is going to be chest and oblique twist. Okay, so make sure that when you do your chest and oblique twist, you also move the knee or the foot from the hip so that your knees are not taking all the brunt. Okay, let's get started. 30 seconds. Swing your arms, really twist as much as you can. Keep your belly pulled in tight. Keep breathing. Nice and easy, just swing around. Open out with your spine, with your chest muscles, and stop. Movement number 3 is going to be your hamstring kicks. So kick up, change, and back. And when I do this, I totally feel the soreness from skaters and deadlifts of the previous session. Come on, let's go. Start. 30 seconds. Try to take your leg as high as possible. Stand up tall, keep your chest up. Oh. Once we're done with hamstring kicks, it's child's pose to cobra. Stop, and let's get started with child's pose to cobra now. All the way up and sit back. Now don't move your hands forward and back. Make sure you're really working on driving your hip back all the time. Squeeze your glute muscles and try to press your pelvic gently down towards the floor. Lift up as high as possible. And stop. Let's drop down completely for half scorpion. So hands down, palms down. Don't lift from the shoulder or your palm. Just try to twist from one side to the other. It's okay if the movement is really small. It will take time. I promise you, by the end of the season, you will find a huge difference in the range of your half scorpion. One more to go. And relax. Come up. Windshield wiper, 30 seconds on each side. Lie down properly. Open the arms out. And one leg up. Let's start. So last session I was telling you that usually you'll find my warm-up movements quite standard. And therefore, take this opportunity to really work on your mobility. Observe where your body is today. Observe where do you feel the pain apart from the soreness. All right, where is the stiffness, and see how we can work through this. Change leg. Drop from one side to the other side. My glutes are so sore, and this sure feels great. And we are done. Turn around into your hip flexor stretch. So come into your lunge position. I will turn forward. Like last time I told you, make sure to keep your hip turned forward. Do not open it out, okay? Today, when you drop down, again, drop your body towards the side. So whichever leg is behind, that side you drop, that hand goes up. Let's start now. 30 seconds. Now also be very observant that your front knee should not fall in like this, okay? If that's happening, just keep your hand in front and make sure every time you go down with your arm, you keep pushing the knee out. And relax. Drop down. So guys, we have 3 AMRAPs today, 10-minute each. Okay, now it's not going to be very intense in terms of your heart rate going up. I would say that it's more about muscular endurance, where you don't go too heavy with the weights, but you make sure you bring in a lot more reps and relax. Okay, with this we finish with our warm-up. But before we get started with our workout, now here is something that I would like to get your attention. So one thing is, we as women, as females, we think that weightlifting is something that I cannot do, but we fail to understand that we are carrying a few kg baby in one hand, and at the same time we carry a few kgs of groceries in the other hand. That is actually weightlifting. And when you can do that effortlessly, why do you have all the reluctance to carry those weights? As we age, especially when we are reaching our menopause, we have very brittle bones. That simply means a little hit or any impact or a little twist in your ankle can lead to immediate fracture, and the healing process becomes very difficult. Not just for that, even for your posture correction, even for overall strength to perform your day-to-day activities, to make sure that when you age, you are aging gracefully and you're still very independent. Weight training is the way forward, girls. So make sure that if you're listening to me, keep this journey not just for today, but forever. And I'm going to share something very, very, very important to me about my mom's journey. Most of you know it, might know it, and we'll talk about this later. Okay? So let's get started with our first AMRAP. Now, our first AMRAP, like I said, it's going to be for 10 minutes. For those who don't know what's AMRAP, it's as many rounds as possible of 20 bench press and 20 dumbbell squats in 10 minutes. Okay, that sounds a lot, but pace yourself out. Even if you can manage to give me 4 rounds minimum, I think we did very well. Okay, so I'm going to quickly demonstrate both the movements to you. Those who have any form of furniture which is in the form of a bench where your elbows can go below that, that means you can use that. Okay, otherwise floor press, come down on the floor, drop and up, drop, up. Now when you drop, what is very important over here is that your elbow should always be below your shoulder level. You cannot open it out over here. Okay, keep it slightly down and engage your belly throughout and press it up. That's your movement number 1. Movement number 2, I'm going to give you an option. So I have this lovely piece of wood over here because I want to come teach you all elevated squats. Okay, now when we do elevated squats, usual squat stance is toes pushed out, feet hip width apart, Right now, I want you to emphasize on your feet looking forward. I always say weight back on the heels, press from the heels. Today, I want you to use your heel and the ball of your foot equally. So you have the option of doing without the weights. You have the option of taking one dumbbell in goblet position, or you have the options, imagine there's another dumbbell over here, 2 dumbbells right here. Okay, so this is where I want you to be with your squats. So quickly run and get your plank or whatever you can to elevate. If you have weight plates, you can definitely use that as well. Okay, so guys, 10 minutes AMRAP. My target is 4 rounds. At least I want to hit that, and I intend on increasing my weight as I move forward with the rounds. So you can also do that provided you feel great. Are we ready? 10 minutes, 20 bench press, 20 dumbbell squats with elevation if possible. And I think I'm all set. And I'm ready. Ready, team? Let's start with 10-minute AMRAP in 3, 2, 1, now. 20 bench press, okay? 4. I'm going to stop talking a little bit because otherwise I'll miss my counts, and these are big numbers. 8, 9, 10. Keep going. Make sure that you extend your elbow completely. Okay? 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fabulous. I'm done with this. I'm going to stick to the lighter weights for the squats as well. Feet looking forward, feet hip width apart or feet together, your wish. Belly pulled in tight. Let's go. Now remember to push the plank down into the floor, and the more you push, you will feel the extension in the knee around the muscles, knee muscles, and in the glutes. Wow, I'm already feeling that burn, and this is a very good combination after some good deadlifts, good hamstring work. So now we are also loading our quads. Okay, as we do this, keep your back straight, keep looking at eye level. I'm again missing my counts, but I think I'm done with 15. But you don't miss your counts. You be there. And 20. Whew, that felt good. Okay, moving the 5 away and taking the next one. Okay, that's 2 minutes over. 8 more minutes to go. And I'm on round number 2. Let's start. Whew. 12, 13, let's go guys, come on, move it. 20. Okay. Moving to the squats. Guys, remember, it's not about going fast. It's about being consistent with your pace. So choose your weight, choose your speed where you can sustain for 10 minutes. Okay? I will face towards you so that you can have a look at my squats from the front. Navel pulled in tight. Stand up tall. Knees pushed out. Use the ball of your feet. Don't forget that. 10, I think. Okay. 8, 7, stand up tall. 6, woo, 5, 4, I can feel my heart rate going up. 3, 2, and 1. I intend on doing the same weight for the next set, or should I just increase for bench? Maybe. Let's see how I feel. Okay. We are 5 minutes down almost. Come on, let's go. Taking a break. I know it's 20. Shaking my arms out, and then I'm going to take a break. And guys, remember, this is not the only workout. We have a lot more. So your hands and legs should be ready for that as well. Seventeen, 18, 19, oh my God, and 20. Okay. So you would have heard me say this many times before. I always say I'm okay to go one round less as long as I'm progressing in some way. So generally, if I want to venture into a new weight, I'm okay to compromise on one round and focus on building that strength. Slowly getting my body adapted to that form of weight, to that form, technique, everything. Six, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Taking a break over here. Three more minutes we have. Little less than 3. Come on. Watch your feet. Make sure both your feet are looking in the same direction towards the front. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I have 2 minutes, so I'm going to drop down by my weight and try to build in as many reps as possible, okay? So back to 10 for me. For now, you decide. Get your elbow to the floor, extend your arms completely. Even this feels heavy now. 7, 8, 9, and 10. I need a break. Where are you guys? I got 90 seconds, and remember in AMRAP, every single rep counts, okay? Till the last second. 12, 13, 15. Whew, damn. How are you feeling, guys? 50 more seconds. Every rep counts. Not giving up till the end. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, you know what? I'm going to still 25 seconds. Quickly build in whatever I can. 3, 4, damn, 10 seconds. How many ever? 8, 9, oh, 10, okay. That was 10 reps less to finish with 4. Good job. Stop everybody if you're still moving. Take a break. Well, this was just one AMRAP. Just imagine we have 2 more of such to go. Okay? We work on shoulders, we work on quads, and you can only imagine how you're going to feel tomorrow. Yeah? My bottle makes very weird noises. I get damn conscious while drinking water. Okay, guys, so let me take you through the next bit. Since I'm sitting on the floor, I will show you movement number 2, okay? For your AMRAP 2, this is movement number 2. It's called the quad rocks. We're all familiar with it. Basically, plank to child's pose without resting your knees on the floor. As simple as that. So make sure you come into your plank position. Sit back all the way. Come forward, okay? Now, few things. Before we start, I want you to know how to do a quad rock. I very commonly see members doing this. From plank, they go up into the mountain and then they go back into the quad rock. You see, there is so much extra work over there. Stay low. Focus on moving back and forward, not up and down, okay? So, plank position, knees pushed out, sit back as much as possible, come forward. This is going to be a burner after so many squats, okay? Movement number 2, dumbbell snatch. You don't have to touch the floor. You can go hang snatch, okay? That means just above the knee. Now for dumbbell snatch, this is how the movement looks like. First of all, 5 kg feels heavy right now. Okay, now to show you this movement slowly, back straight, chest up, you're going to shrug, you're going to pull, and you're going to go under the dumbbell, stand up. Okay, so when I do the same thing fast, I'm just throwing the dumbbell up. Clear? So these are our movements. 20 dumbbell snatches, that's 10 and 10 each hand, and 20 quad rocks. As many rounds as possible in 10 minutes. Once again, I think we should target 4 rounds. Anything more than that is bonus. And if we've reached 3, 4, I think we did great. So ready? Oops, sorry. Ready? We are going to do 20 dumbbell snatches. Once again, I'm going to start light. That is the ideal way forward. Okay? Okay, team. I'm all set. Let's start the timer. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the switch. Now you see me how I switch. I'm switching when I'm bringing the dumbbell down. However, if you're not comfortable doing that, bring it down, switch hand and up. Bring it down, switch hand and up, okay? 12, 13, 14. Come on, stand up tall. 15, keep your back straight. 16, 19, and 20. Perfect. Moving to 20 quad rocks. Keep a solid grip on the mat. So press the floor down with your palms. Belly pulled in tight. 9, 10. Make it 20 unbroken if possible. That's when your quads are going to feel it. 14, 15. Let's go. 16. Sit back. 18. Oh, shaky legs. 19, 20. That is 90 seconds for now. Catch up with your breath if you want to, and then brace yourself. I'm going heavy with my weights. Back straight, okay? Very important. Belly pulled in tight. 11, 12, come on. 13, 14, yeah. 16, 18, 19, 20. 20 quad rocks. Keep the belly pulled in. 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Whew. Oh, damn. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and back. Okay, 3:45 is the time, so we have 6 minutes 15 seconds more. 2 rounds I'm down with. Where are you guys? Remember one thing for sure. No matter as your coach, whatever we tell you, you can do this, come on, let's go, you need to target so many rounds. Well, that is us keeping a target for you so it becomes easier to understand where you're supposed to go. But listening to your body is very important, okay? If you feel you are too tired, you feel dizzy, you are just not able to control your breath, you slow down. I'm moving to round number 3, heavier weight, so obviously I'm going to slow down. Come on, let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 more to go. Let's do this, guys. We are in this together, okay? Our best shot, whatever it looks like. Let's go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Arms in line with the ear. Extend the elbow. 3, 2, and 1. Come on, let's go. Six minutes up. I still have 4 minutes. Ten, 11, let's go. 12, 13, 14, don't want to stop. 15, quads are feeling it, but 17, 3 more. 18, 19, 20, damn. I have 3 minutes, 20 seconds. That means time for one full round. Yeah? Come on, guys. Let's do this. As long as your mind and body allows you through this, let's do this, okay? Even if it doesn't, it's okay. It's just one of those days. But try to get that 5% extra out of you every time. I'm going to start in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, I'm taking a break now. I have 10 more. Always keep your head up when your heart rate is high, okay? Never throw it down. 10 more. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoa, I'm 1 minute 40 seconds. Let's say 90. I can compensate for my 10 reps missed in the AMRAP 1. So let's try. Six, 7, 8, 9. I need a break now, for sure. A quick one. Don't want to compromise on my form because I want to go unbroken. I could see myself not finishing the plank movement. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 40 seconds. I want to bring in 10 dumbbell snatches because I missed 10 reps in the last one. Starting now. 1, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go. 10 seconds. 11, 12. Every rep counts. 14. Okay. If you ask me how satisfied you are right now, I'll say very. Okay, take a break. Another point, always drink water slowly. When the heart rate is up, you don't want to gulp water, and maybe shift the water to your windpipe, okay? Okay guys, next one is going to be another 10-minute AMRAP, beast kicks and reverse mountain climbers. Okay, now beast kicks are going to be 10 and 10 each side. So that means your shoulders and your quads are going to feel it. Okay, movement number 2, reverse mountain climbers. Let me show this to you, and it's important that you move all the weights away. Okay, move everything away from the way. You need the space. So let me show you movement 2, reverse mountain climbers. What you will be doing is you lie down flat and bend your knees, lift your hips up, straighten your legs. So you see this gap? This has to be built in, okay? So now you come here. You're going to lift up, back down, lift up, back down, okay? No throwing your legs down. Now, in case a few of you might find this challenging for today, so your option is to be here and march up and back without allowing your hips to sink down, okay? Now, non-mountain climbers, beast, I will take you through the basics, okay? But let me quickly show you the variation in case our pace changes. So in the first variation, you guys are going to stick to this. You come here, turn both your knees out, lift your hand up and back down. Turn the other side, lift your hand up and down, okay? This is the beginning. If you find this easy, then turn your knees out, the lower leg kicks out, back and up. Same thing on the other side. If you find this also easy, then you're going to come again in your beast position. You're going to step forward, kick, come back, step. So when you step forward, basically, I'm going to step my right foot outside the right palm, and either I will stop here with the left or I will try to kick it out. Okay? So choose any of these variations and we will get started, guys. All right, 10 minutes AMRAP. Let's begin. In 3, 2, 1, now start. I'm going to start with the basic variation of beast kicks. Okay? It's 10-10 each side. Keep the belly pulled in tight. Told you, shoulders and quads are going to be on fire with this one. 10 done. Oh. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. Reverse mountain climbers. This is hard, guys. After with a sore hammy and glute, this is going to be one tough thing. But let's do this. Come on. Oh, 10 done. I have 10 more to go. Whew. Okay, in case you're feeling it in your lower back, don't worry, just activate the glutes a lot more, okay? Second round for me, I'm going to face a little bit towards you because I will do the front kick, so it will get easier for you to understand the movement, okay? Ah, I feel so good to sweat like this. Come on. Let's go. You can do your front beast kicks in beast position or through the plank. Okay, your wish. Come on. 8, 9, 10. Whole body. 10 done. I have 10 more. Oh, what's up, guys? Come on, let's do this. Six, 7, 8. Come on. 9, 10. Okay. I'm not as happy as you see on my face. If you look deep within, I'll be crying right now. Come on. Oh, this is good, right? Good, come on, let's do this. Don't bang your leg down. 10. 10 more. You know what? I'll honestly be very happy if I can finish 3 rounds with this, because I can feel my body do, the entire body do so much work in this one. Come on. Ready? Let's get going. Neat movements. Let's go, guys. Come on. 10 more I have. Six. I need a break. Oh, are you feeling it in here? Everywhere here? Obliques, abdomen. If you are, awesome. I am. And guess what? After this, we have a little bit of that. 8, 9, and 10. Okay. See, these are the moments when I ask myself, what were you thinking while planning this? Like, really? But it's okay. Come on, let's do it. Ten. Come on, guys. We got this, right? Remember, we spoke about it. Let's go. Hip hop. 7, 8, 9, 10. What's the time? 8.5. Why is time moving so slowly? I'm going slow. It's going slower than me. Oh, damn it. Because every rep counts, I'm starting with round number 4 now. Come on. With a smile. Let's sail through it. Come on. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, need a break. 45 seconds. Come on. Let's go. 9, 10, 11, 12. If it gets hard, think of all the gains. Those abs, those shoulders. Yeah, come on. 16, 17, 18. Okay, done. Stop. Yeah. Okay. Get up. Drink some water quickly. So I still have my story left, and I have a little part of a workout. We are running late, so I'm going to quickly first take you through the movement. You need a pair of lighter weights for front raise. Okay, so you got to keep your knees soft. Take your arms up, back. Okay, 2 sets. So make sure that your elbows are soft. You're not locking your elbow. Lift it up to your shoulder level and back. Movement 2. Quick 1. Plank hip drop. Elbow plank. Drop from one side to the other side. 20 counts. 10 and 10 each. 2 sets. Okay. So we're going to do this super quick. So come on. Get up and let's get started. And I'll keep your mind engaged with my stories. Okay? Let's go in 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, So we were talking about women lifting weight. Now, one thing that I can sure say that it's helped me to feel great, feel good, but it helped my mom tremendously, because I don't know how many of you remember, my mom had slip disc, all right, at 5 different places. And that was difficult. She was in a position where she couldn't even lift her leg. She would drag her leg. And once she kind of got better in movable condition, she started doing a lot of weight training. Okay, now when I say a lot of weight training, I'm done with 10, by the way, moving to plank, and I'll keep talking. So when I say a lot, that doesn't mean she was lifting too heavy weights or anything like that. She just kept doing light weights, more variations, more reps. And guess what, guys? Today she does movements like lunges, walking lunges, overhead squats, push-ups, planks, and she does it beautifully. 10 done for now. Like if you see her workout or move or do her day-to-day activity, she's a homemaker, so a lot of housework to do, right? So you will not know that she had slip disc, that she had so much pain. At one point she couldn't even walk. She struggled to go to the bathroom. So that's what weight training does. Then, you know, so one more set I have. I'll continue my story. Just let me shake those arms out. Last one. So coming back to the point is, please stop thinking that you will build muscle if you start working or doing weight training, which is good, okay? Like bulk up, it's not so easy, guys. And if you think that no, weight training is only needed for those who are athletes, etc., etc., no, guys, that's not the only goal. Weight training has immense benefits. You just have to get into it to experience it. No matter how much I speak about it, it's something that one must experience. Last bit, and then the best bit, stretches. Come on. 8, 9, 10. Okay, you all continue. I'm joining you. And up. 1. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to give you 15 more seconds, and then we are moving to our stretches. So quickly finish how much ever you can. And all of you stop. Now I want you to get your legs wider, okay? And press up into your wide stance mountain. Oh, sorry, cobra. Shoulders away from the ears, chest up. 20 seconds each stretch. Squeeze the glutes. Very, very important stretch after today's workout. And slowly release. Press up into your wide stance mountain. Okay, so keep the belly pulled in. As you lift your hips up, let the heels go down. Press your palms deeply into the floor and get your chest closer to your own toes. Stay there. Ground the heels. From next class onwards, you must keep your skipping rope close by, okay? And release it. Feet closer, heels, knees pushed apart, and sit back in child's pose. Stretch your shoulder. So get one hand towards the opposite side and stay here. Both your palms looking down. Drive your hips back. And change hand. Shoulders. Feeling it, right? I don't know. I'm like feeling so content. In pain, but the happy pain. What do you think about soreness, guys? Do you like it, not like it? And release. Okay, hip flexor. Come forward. Now, whichever leg is behind, hand goes up. Hold on to the elbow and pull the elbow towards the opposite side. Head up, chest up. And release. And relax. Hamstring stretch. Stay here. And up. Stretch your quads. Feels great. And change leg. And done, guys. Whew. Good job, guys. Well, that's it from my end for you for today. And I think I did good. Let's check. All right. This says I've done pretty well. So that makes me happy. And well, guys, I was also exploring this watch after the previous session, and I realized there's so much in this. It can track your step count, your BP, your heart rate, and your sleep, and so much more. And there are different modes of fitness over here. So I think this is a wholesome, like a good product that I'm using, and I'm quite liking it. So yeah, good one for me. Okay, guys, so it's time that I come to an end of this session, but remember that your challenge is to post on my Instagram and our Facebook community about one thing that you do every single day for yourself, even on the days that you are not working out. What is it that you do for yourself? I'm really looking forward to listening to it and to get inspired with your work. And guys, remember to practice your double unders and keep the rope moving forward from your next session so that we can get started with the technique. On that note, guys, I'm going to take a leave and I will see you really, really soon. Bye-bye. Take care.
For more such workout videos, download the CultFit app now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Cult.